We're at NFT Paris, and I have the pleasure to interview James and Jenna from Wanderers. Thank you so much for having this conversation with us. Could you please tell me a bit more about yourself, please?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Jenna. I'm co-founder and CEO of the Wanderers, and we are very excited to be here with you. And yeah,
Hi, I'm Jamie King, and I'm an advisor to the Wanderers. And we're here in NFT Paris, and we have the coolest game in Web3, period.
Nice. You're telling me that it started as an NFT project, but it evolved into a game. Could you just tell me a bit more about the history and the entire process of it becoming a game?
absolutely. So Wanderers started during NFT Summer in 2021. My co-founder Nick, he's the founding artist and an animator, and we started off as a NFT collection animated with music and lore. And launched and sold out in 30 minutes, and that was how Wanderers was born. Um, since then, we launched three other collections, Planets and Wandernauts, our characters, and then one of our Wanderers fans was Game 5 Ventures, and he saw the Wanderers and was like, "This has to be a video game." And reached out to us and wanted to invest $2 million with Animoca Brands. So we jumped on that and started developing Wanderers the game in 2022 in partnership with Animoca. And here we are 2.5 years later, and we're about to launch closed beta with our sci-fi universe and platform.
Oh, nice. When are you launching the closed beta?
Closed beta is launching in the next 6 weeks, and you can currently get an exclusive look at it today at NFT Paris. This is the first time we're showing it to the public, and yeah, you can.
We'll be playing it later on, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
And when would people will be able to, like, everyone will be able to engage in it?
That you're gonna have to wait and
We have
find
to- you can't
out.
disclose. Oh, that's
The
suspense.
suspense.
James, a question for you. You're coming from a Web 2 background, so how does Animoca utilize all of the features from Web 3 and makes it a bit more interesting?
Well, I am a normie. Like I said earlier, I took a red pill and totally fell in love, especially with the aesthetic and the narrative, the storyline, and the whole vision that Wanderers have. I feel like they're pushing the culture and they're innovating culturally. And back in the days of Rockstar, that was something that was very important to us, as well as obviously creative innovation. And I love the challenges from the technology perspective in Web3, but it's impossible not to think this is the future, especially with the ownership of assets, considering how much gamers spend on microtransactions, right? Just renting someone else's assets. So for me, it's inevitable, but I love that it's very undefined. No one really has the answer. Everyone's trying to work it out. We've got new tech stacks, new ways of building community, and like new ways of engaging. So for me, I'm fascinated, and it feels very fresh. And I look at like traditional gaming, I'm like, oh, you're.
Yeah. And a question for you: how a person that's not a Web 3 native can easily join the game? How do you facilitate that transition
Yeah.
in a Web 3 ecosystem?
Yeah, so I think that's the burning question for everyone in the gaming world right now. And I don't think anyone has done this right. I don't know if there's any like the right answer, but we believe that this game is going to be a game that's wanted to be played by all, and we don't want to close it off to the regular gaming world because of Web3. So we are creating strategies to not only enable digital ownership in Web3 for that user, but also open it up to non-Web3 gamers as well. So right now in our plans, obviously things shift quickly. However, we have our platform, which is on our site, and it's all Web3 interactive and immersive through our sci-fi universe. And that's going to connect with the game, which is going to be off-chain and playable by anyone.
Okay, yeah, that's very interesting. Could you just tell me a bit more about the technology and how do you utilize blockchain technology, AI, and all this innovative technology to create the game?
Yeah, I think the game is it's built like a normal game, right? And our universe and ecosystem was born out of Web3 and the technology. So the technology is really setting us up to enable pioneering a whole new way to build a game and community, because now with Web3 and tokens and NFTs, you have a global reach and you start onboarding different kinds of people and users in different places around the world, including like emerging countries. So we believe that we have a really good positioning to break through and grow in a way that no other game and like universe has been able to.
James, a question for you. I hope you're a gamer. Can you tell me how is this game different? How is this game different and unique than any other game that you've played?
Well, I really like this game. It's different and unique. First, it's like Hades, sort of. It's like a roguelite with card trading elements, and to sort of put a roguelite game on the blockchain, Web3, is pretty innovative, right? So, like to your earlier question, yes, we'll put this maybe on like Epic Store. It'll be free to play, and so if you don't want to participate in Web3, you do in-app purchases. On the Web3 side, yes, obviously you own the assets and the token. AI, we are definitely very interested in predictive analytics and how AI can be used to deploy and help user acquisition. But I think just making games is hard enough. So I just admire and love the fact that now we're trying to make a game on a new tech stack and then talk to, from Web3 to Web2 and kind of have completely novel ways of attracting an audience. And then the gameplay. This is not, farming. This is not just pure, sort of card game. It's like roguelite, fast-paced, bullet hell with some card buffs. So that for me is pretty innovative.
Yeah, that definitely sounds amazing. Could you just tell me what's on the roadmap for you? What are the main objectives that you would like to achieve in the coming year or in the next few years?
Global dominance.
Yeah.
We're actually building a secret AI that's going to control
Onboarding a billion
everybody.
players.
Yeah.
Apart from
In
this.
an hour.
Yeah. No, I would just say I think focus is super important, and at the end of the day, we just want to really deliver a really fun game as the starting point and basis for all of it. So the roadmap includes different elements of the game, including co-op, UGC, and integration into our sci-fi universe with a lot more story and unfolding through that avenue as well.
Thank you so much for dedicating time to have this chat with me. It was a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to playing the game. So nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.